Hey everybody, welcome back to Mr. Dixon's Arrested Developments. As usual, every week I try and make it every week, who knows. But I read about what's going on with the clergy, what they've been arrested with. Be it extortion or robbery, or what they're usually doing, fucking underage children. But, whatever crimes they're committing. So, we're back to that today. We're going to do, we got a first story up. We got a Catholic priest. This is from El Paso Times. Former Texas Catholic priest arrested in El Paso on sexual assault of a child charge. Because he's a priest and it's a cliche, but there it is. El Paso police arrested a former Texas priest who, during an El Paso Catholic Diocese investigation last year, allegedly admitted to sexually abusing a child. Which is probably something you shouldn't be allowed to say a child to begin with. But if you're going to do it, don't then admit to it to the cops. That's probably not the wisest thing. But number one, don't do it. But if you do it, probably not so much admit it to the cops. Or do, and so we can put you in jail so you put your way. So actually do it. Yeah, listen to me, the atheist. Miguel Luna, 68, was arrested Monday. Pretty realist people actually watching this. And who's watching this? Miguel Luna, 68, was arrested Monday afternoon in front of his house in the 3500 block of Keltner Avenue. They always love to give you in the block of on these stories. I don't know why. I don't even know why it's relevant where they were at. I don't really need to know the people's address. The 3500 block of Keltner Avenue in northeast El Paso, police said. He was charged with aggravated sexual assault of a child, according to police records. Again, I hate to get hung up on the charges. It was always very strange to me. Aggravated sexual assault. Now, excuse me if I'm wrong, but isn't all sexual assault aggravating? I know I'm not the first to make this observation, but it just seems so weird. He abused me, and now I got stomach aches. I'm so aggravated. It's all aggravating. It's just say sexual assault. Aggravated sexual assault. It was particularly annoying sexual assault. It wasn't like the normal sexual assault was bad enough, but it just can really put you in a bad mood. All right. Luna's being held on $50,000 bond, and that ain't James. Police said the arrest came after an investigation of Crime Against Children Unit into allegations by a woman who said she was repeatedly sexually abused by Luna when she was a child. It is not clear if the woman is the same person who was part of the investigation by the diocese. Okay. Crimes Against Children Unit. I wonder how many of those we have around the nation. Police said that the alleged sexual abuse spanned several years in the 1990s, and only after the girl moved away. I would keep listening, but she moved, so we'll find a new child, I guess. Right. Officials with the diocese, won't you be my neighbor? Oh, she left. All right, I'll get a new one. Officials with the diocese could not immediately be reached for comment on Monday. El Paso Catholic Diocese Bishop Mark J. Seitz last year had a news conference regarding a church investigation that found alleged sexual misconduct by Luna involving a girl. Seitz said Luna had allegedly admitted to sexual misconduct with a girl in the 1980s. He said that the diocese investigation began in late 2016 when the girl, who is now an adult, came forward. Church officials did not disclose at which parish the sexual misconduct occurred, saying that they were trying to protect the victim's privacy. Of course they were. Any act of sexual abuse is reprehensible, immoral, and criminal, Seitz said in August. While sexual acting out with a minor by any person is always wrong, it is directly contradictory to the sacrificial love to which the priest has committed himself before God. God, of course, knocked up what? How old was Mary? Seitz said that the diocese, so who is he to get? I don't think the Bible was particularly against pedoing. Just in saying, I know Jesus said he loved the children or something. I didn't get that much love from the kids in the Bible. I don't know, the kids were not treated all that well. Didn't a bunch of kids also drown? They didn't commit any sins, and Noah gets in his family gets away, but the kid, everyone else good. Blah, 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 blah. So much for God's love. All right. Anyway, any act of sexual abuse is reprehensible. I said already. Seitz said that the diocese informed he didn't molest them in the drowning, so that's good. Seitz said he didn't take the kids away from their parents, but that'd be the Joseph story, right? Whatever. That's more than just Joseph's story. Kids are put in slavery, whatever. Seitz said that the diocese just love. Bible's full of ladies and gentlemen. Seitz said that the diocese informed the El Paso Police Department about the Luna case, but the victim had not contacted police at that time. I'm deeply sorry for the pain caused by these actions by Miguel Luna. And that's those who know of other situations of misconduct or abuse, to please inform law enforcement and the diocese, site said. Skip informing the diocese. Go straight to law enforcement. Site said Luna, believe people have been informing for quite some time, and it took him a while to should we really investigate this? But let's transfer him to some other parish. Site said that Luna told the diocese that there was no other cases of sexual misconduct, but that and there's more, but I'm not going to speak. You get the idea. You can find, I told you where to find the story if you want to read more. All right, let's move on. This is the from the Parkersburg News and Centennial. Jackson County pastor arrested on charge of soliciting minor. Ripley, where it or not? Believe it or not. Didn't I do a Ripley story already? A pastor accused of sending text messages of sexual nature to a teenage boy turned himself in to authorities Monday. Oh, I have read this story already. We'll continue with it. I mean, not literally. I don't think he turned himself in last time I read it. Douglas Edward Harper, 39, was arrested and charged with soliciting a minor by use of an electronic device after he and his attorney met with a trooper at the West Virginia State Police at the State Police's Ripley Detachment Monday morning. A previous release from the State Police identified Harper as a Gandonville resident and pastor of the Living Water, Living Water Church in Ripley. And Monday's release listed his address as 2080 Kramer Circle, apartment 110, Island Land, South Carolina. Okay, so the Ripley's in South Carolina. I love when they get the address. Is this really necessary? Other people live in that building. I would prefer you not. If I was this, could we not? I mean, he's arrested. He's not there anymore. Please don't. I just don't understand what the need is. According to the initial release, it's not like it's a private residence. It's not like a famous building, like everyone would know about it. And actions happen there, so why wouldn't you say that? All right. Anyway, according to the initial release, Justin Kane Cox, 41, of 266 Kings Road, Cottageville, another address, reported possible unethical behavior by Harper to state police on April 19th. The investigation revealed Harper had sent text messages that were sexual in nature to a teenage boy, the first release says. The Jackson County Prosecutor's Office determined they qualify for a charge of soliciting a minor by an electronic device. It was also determined that Cox interfered with the investigation by not being forthwith and honest with providing information to the investigating officers. The release says he was charged Friday with providing false information to a member of the state police. A felony warrant was issued for Harper, whose whereabouts were unknown Friday, the release says. No, that's not good. Oh, well, he turned himself in, so eventually they didn't know where he was Friday, but he turned himself in on Monday, so it doesn't matter. After being arrested Monday, Harper was arraigned in Jackson County. Probably mean him as attorneys backing up his thing, going, my ass going to jail. He was released on a $150,000 surety bond and placed on GPS-monitored home confinement at a family member's residence on Ronan County. Well, they didn't give the address there. Pending his preliminary hearing, Monday's release said. The case remains under investigation. A message left Monday afternoon with the Living Water Church asking about Harper's status with the church was not returned by deadline. And that's that story. All right, moving on. That's just the update, I guess, of the... I read that story already. Anyway, pastor arrested for having sex with inmates at Richmond Jail, Crime Insider says. And this is from Crime Insider. And this is in Richmond, Virginia. Dateline, Richmond, Virginia. A deputy with the Richmond City Sheriff's Office has been arrested and charged with sex crimes. Crime Insider sources confirmed 29-year-old Matthew Eli Millerson is a deputy and also the chaplain at the Richmond Justice Center. A grand jury on Thursday indicted Millerson on 6 counts of carnal knowledge of an inmate and 10 counts of sexual abusing an inmate. The alleged incidents happened between Sunday, September 17th, and Saturday, September 23rd of 2017, court documents revealed. All the inmates were male, according to Crime Insider sources. Others said Millerson is on leave pending the outcome of the allegations. That's pretty straightforward and to the point, isn't it? Oh, he was sexually abusing all the prisoners. They were all men. What does it matter, really? Men, women, sexual abuse is bad. Don't do it. That is very naughty. No sexual abuse is very bad of you. Don't do it. Why am I British now? I don't mean to make light, but what am I going to do? These are horror stories. You got to make some jokes. I'm reading them. All right. Because what? It's a good question. Why do I do this to myself? I like doing it, I guess. I have issues. ABC 13 Eyewitness News. Former church, that's the station, is from ABC 13 Eyewitness News. in Texas, I guess. A former church worker accused of sending nude photos to juvenile. Tomball, Texas. A former church employee has been arrested for online solicitation of a minor, a felony, after he sent nude photos of himself to a juvenile, detectives said. According to the Tomball Police Department, on June 9th, the victim told them 28-year-old Timothy Geluma contacted her online. She alleged that he sent her numerous nude photos of himself over several months, asked her to send him sexually explicit photos, and also requested to meet her. Geluma was arrested 3 days after the initial complaint and taken to jail. Investigators say Geluma was a student minister at Champion Forest Baptist Church in northwest Harrison County. His role there included attending mission trips in New Orleans, Louisiana, and Panama City, Florida. Why are we getting this itinerary? As well as, maybe they want to find out where he was. So like, hey, did he ever do this to you? As well as church camp activities at Carolina Creek Christian Camp in Huntsville. On Wednesday, the church released a statement explaining when and under what circumstances Geluma was terminated. I have no idea how you pronounce it. Geluma, Jeltema. Geluma's employment with us was terminated on May 15, 2018, the same day he was accused of and admitted to improper contact via social media with an 18-year-old member of our church. Though no laws were known to have been broken at the time, he was immediately dismissed for a clear violation of the church's written code of conduct and his admission that he did not follow Champion Force policies and regulations that pastors of students and adult volunteers must never communicate electronically one-on-one with students, especially if you're showing them your cock. They didn't have that in there, but I'm going to add. The church also revealed that the allegations involving the minor came within the month after Geluma was fired. Today's arrest, however, stems from allegations that served 1 month after his termination. I don't like how they just separated themselves. He did it, but hey, he wasn't working with us at the time. Today's arrest, however, stems from the allegations that surfaced 1 month after his termination from Champion Forest Baptist Church that we immediately reported to law enforcement, in which a female teenage minor made claims against Geluma of online sexual misconduct. The church expressed that it ran a background check on Geluma before hiring him. Police also had Geluma did not have a prior criminal record. We are heartbroken and grieved with those who are victims. Champion Forest Baptist Church issues a statement at ABC 13 Houston as his former youth pastor is accused of sending nude. All right. He sent nude photos, but it had nothing to do with us. Nothing to do with us. Not at all. Don't blame us at all. Somebody at some point, a reporter has to ask, or a person or somebody needs to go up to one of these guys and go, okay, this happened and you have no idea. Now, you claim to be in contact with the supreme being of the universe. He don't clue you in? He don't tell you? Because I know you said in these sermons, and you guys seem to know an awful lot about what God thinks. He seems to be in communication with you with an awful bit. It's kind of weird that he doesn't tell you about all the molesting and raping going on in your churches. It's just a bit odd, don't you think? Somebody should ask that. But they won't. Nobody will. Nobody will. I would. Give me a chance. I'll ask him. Why is all the raping going on? All these crimes. And don't give me that mysterious white bullshit. Come on. You're reading your holy book in here. You swear you know what the man upstairs is thinking. Why is he not telling you about this? Why does it always have to come out later? Why does kids have to be molested different? Why is God just oh my God, it's a pedophile? Some of these guys are raping the kids in the church. Why is he not telling you this? Why is he not informing? I assume it's I mean, you guys all agree on that, right? God's man. Which means he has a dick. Is he jerking off to it? I'm just asking questions. Anyway, that's my little rant. I went off somewhere. All right, that's it. Thank you very much, and see you next time. Hey, look, I'm doing this. All right, bye.